Hello, everybody in Salisbury, Maryland, and I hope you're watching the National Folk Festival. We were so glad to be invited to be a part of the filming and the things that you will see in the Folk Festival through social media and the video. My name is Dale Ann Bradley, and this is the Dale Ann Bradley Band. We'll tell you a little bit about them as we go down. We play bluegrass, country, folk, original, and sometimes we don't know how to categorize it. But we're going to do you a few songs right now. This one I wrote about my life in Kentucky. And this was a story that took place in the 40s. I wasn't there, but it's a little family story that happened so many times. And so we hope you enjoy the Moonshine rendition of Run, Rufus, Run. 1, 2, 3. Well, the mountains were a prison for his family of 9. Nowhere to go and no place to work unless you crawl down in the mines. And his mama knew the sounds of a man's lungs turning black. So when Daddy found another way to make a living, it was easy to turn her back. Now Rufus was the oldest and he knew Bell County well. He could hunt and fish like any grown man and take care of himself. So his daddy put him to run and shine when he was just 12 years old. Said it might not be the right thing, but it sure beats fine and cold. And he'd say, run, Rufus, run, run across the mountain, darling. Daddy wants you to take a load of shine to a man up near Harlan. And he fed for his life every time his daddy would put him on the run again. He'd say, a boy's no match for the shotgun blast from the gun of a revenue man. And one fall night when the moon was bright enough to light his way, Rufus loaded up that old sedan, said, I'll be back for the break of day. But as he turned on the highway 119, he heard 3 shotgun blasts, and his blood ran cold and he wondered, could this run be his last? And his mama never closed her eyes that night when he left home. She tossed and turned and walked the floor, praying nothing would go wrong. 'Cause her thoughts were on a stranger she'd heard about from town. He had a funny talk and a brand new car and been asking around. Oh, run, Rufus, run, run across the mountain, darling. Daddy wants you to take a load of shine to a man up near Harlan. And he fed for his life every time his daddy would put him on the run again. He'd say, a boy's no match for the shotgun blast from the gun of a revenue man. His hand, he could take those curves on 2 wheels in that big old sedan. So he run him up a holler and lost him somewhere around a Williams branch. There was one back road they didn't know that revenue never stood a chance. And it was run, Rufus, run, run across the mountain, darling. Daddy wants you to take a load of shine to a man up near Harlan. He fed for his life every time his daddy would put him on a run again. He'd say, boys, no match for the shotgun blast from the gun of a revenue man. He'd say, boys, no match for the shotgun blast from the gun of a revenue man. Thank you all so much. Hope you all enjoyed that little song. Want to tell you who everybody in the band is quickly here. On the other guitar and all those pretty harmony vocals, and has a great lead voice as well. From Nashville, Tennessee, Kim Fox. On the dobro, singing the other harmony parts, a well-known musician. From Knoxville, Tennessee, Matt Ledbetter. On the bass, a very wonderful, talented musician who runs Pine Castle Records, Ethan Burkhart. And over on the banjo, who's tuning right now, because he's a great banjo player, and every one of those great banjo players will tune. He lives here in Nashville, Tennessee as well. That's Mike Sumner. We're going to do a little song for you that I wrote, now looking back on it, many, many years ago. And I took a little, we'd been on tour out in California, I think maybe 2 weeks or so. And I was broken-hearted, because I was a lot younger. You get broken-hearted very quickly when you're younger, more so than you do when you're older. But, you know, there's many modes of transportation to take you to where you want to be or away from where you don't want to be. There's planes, trains, and automobiles. But, as you find in this song, there's just no way sometimes to run away from a broken heart. So this is planes, trains, and automobiles. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Thought I'd leave your memory on the ground, but at 20,000 feet, feels like you're right up here with me. I guess heartaches can break the speed of sound. And planes, trains, and automobiles can't take me away from you. Lord, I love you still. I'm just trying to find a place where my heart can rest for a while. Chicago, 'cause that cold city wind could numb my pain. And the ivy on the wall at Wrigley's Field is ever growing. But like you, since Harry's gone, things ain't the same. And planes, trains, and automobiles can't take me away from you. Lord, I love you still. I'm just trying to find a place where my heart can rest for a while. Body could get lost here in the view, and the wine tastes so much sweeter way out here in California. I just wish that I was drinking it with you. And these planes, trains, and automobiles can't take me away from you. Lord, I love you still. I'm just trying to find a place where my heart can rest for a while. Place where my heart can rest, looking for a place where my heart can rest for a while. Oh, thank you for listening to that. I'm a daughter of a hard-shell Baptist preacher, and that's those foot-washing Baptists. And their singing, of course, is a cappella. A lot, in fact, just like the Ralph Stanley a cappella stuff that you will hear, those are the same songs that we sing. So they're similar to the old regular Baptist, the primitive Baptists are. And also in our community and county, we, there was a lot of holiness, Pentecostal, Southern Baptist, Missionary Baptist. But this was one song that they all seemed to sing in their own style. And I would, of course, go to our church, but sometimes on Wednesday night I would walk down to the mouth of the holler. There was a big rock that sat on there, and a little holiness church at the end of the holler. Mouth of the holler, I guess is what they would call it. And I'd climb up on the rock and listen to they had a drum set in there and tambourines, and it was just as touching to me as all the other denominations that I would listen to. So we're going to get this G string right. All right. So the primitive Baptists would sing it like, I feel like traveling on. And then the Missionary Baptist and the Southern Baptist, I feel like traveling on. Kind of similar, but one was slower than the other. And then the Pentecostal folks, the precious Pentecostal folks and the holiness folks would be, well, their guitar would be in tune, for one thing.
Pentecostal.
We've got the air on in here. It's so hot. And we want to tell you that we have been social distancing. And we hope that you all are well and do all the things that we need to do to keep safe and keep each other safe. And we hope that all this will be resolved soon and we can come visit you. Thank you so much for letting us be part of the National Folks Festival in Salisbury, Maryland. So like I said, the Pentecostals would be, I feel like traveling on. I feel like traveling on. My heavenly home is bright and fair, and I feel like traveling on. Well, it's glittering towers, the sun outshines. I feel like traveling on. That heavenly mansion shall be mine, and I feel like traveling on. Whoa, yes, I feel like traveling on. I feel like traveling on. Whoa, my heavenly home is bright and fair, and I feel like traveling on. Well, the Lord has promised good to me. I feel like traveling on until that blessed home I see. I feel like traveling on. Oh, yes, I feel like traveling on. I feel like traveling on. And my heavenly home is bright and fair. I feel like traveling on. Whoa, my heavenly home is bright and fair. I feel like traveling on. Be kind, be safe, and we sure hope to see you soon.